Have you ever watched a movie and thought, why does this shot feel so good? Why does it make you feel like you're inside the story, not just passively watching from a safe seat in your living room? That effect isn't an accident. It's the result of intentional, deliberate camera work. Not just which shots to choose, but how you use the camera to activate the audience's senses. Today, I'm going to show you 5 cinematic shots every filmmaker should master if you want your cinematography to instantly level up. Let's dive in. Hello, I'm Miguel Parga, best-selling author of What They Didn't Teach You in Film School and Make Your Own Movies. I've spent the last 18 years teaching thousands of filmmakers how to create films that matter. And here's the truth. Camera language is one of the most misunderstood yet most powerful tools in filmmaking. Most beginners think cinematography is about cool lenses and expensive gear, but real cinematography, it's about making the audience see the world in a new way. That's where the magic lives. We get desensitized to seeing the world the same way every day. Same angle, same POV, same visual rhythm. And when the brain gets used to something, it stops paying attention. But think about when you travel to a new country or walk into a place you've never seen. Everything feels heightened. Your senses snap alive. That's exactly what we want to trigger in the audience. We want to wake them up, to make them feel, to make them lean forward and enter the reality of the story. And we can do that with these 5 shot techniques. Let's break them down. This is when you frame your shot inside of another frame. Could be a doorway, a window, a mirror, a screen within the screen. Films like The Truman Show and Parasite build entire visual identities around this idea. Why does it work? Well, because it gives the audience some information, but not all of it. You're creating a boundary, a visual container. Inside that frame is what you allow them to see. Outside is what you're deliberately withholding. Suddenly, the audience feels like they're inside the room. Suddenly, they're not just viewers, they're voyeurs. It transports them into the world of the story more effectively than any dialogue can. This is one of the simplest ways to elevate your cinematography overnight. This shot shows the audience something, but they can't quite tell what it is, at least not yet. We usually see this in horror movies. You cut to something dark, right? Textured, uncleared. Is that a face, a corner, a shadow? But when you use this type of shot outside of horror, it's even more powerful, I think. Your brain leans in, your attention tightens. You're pulled into the mystery of the image. I'll give you an example. This is one from Blade Runner I love. The texture, the color, the water. You think you know, but you're not sure. And the director cuts to it, cuts away, then back. Then suddenly he shows you the gun, and there's a reference. Now we know where we're at. But for a second there, your brain is rebooting, trying to find reality. Here's another fantastic example from Heat, one of my favorites. At first, it looks like a David Hockney painting, an abstract pool reflection. Then, De Niro walks in, sets the gun on the table, and your entire perception rewires. That moment of recognition, that snap, reactivates the audience's senses. It's a brilliant way to keep viewers engaged, curious, and alive inside the story. Now, we all know the standard POV shot. Show the world through the character's eyes. But here's where the magic happens. Give us a POV that we don't expect. The POV of an inanimate object, the POV of an animal, the POV of something dangerous, the POV of something we're not supposed to see through. Tarantino loves using the POV from the trunk of a car. We're literally looking up at the characters, trapped, or in Jaws. Spielberg's shark didn't work, right? The mechanical thing kept breaking down. So he had to shoot something. He shot from the shark's POV. Accidentally, he creates one of the most terrifying sequences in movie history. Because what's scarier than something watching you that you don't know it's watching you at all? People never looked at the ocean the same way again. This is, of course, the Kubrick special. All the lines in the room converge into one central vanishing point. It's geometric, symmetrical, hypnotic. But here's the genius most people miss. To see a room like this in real life, you'd have to bend down about 2 feet. You'd have to look at it from the eye level of a child. Kubrick forces you into that perspective. He takes you back to a place of innocence, curiosity, vulnerability. You're seeing the world with fresh eyes again, the perfect emotional state for his stories. This is why his images feel so iconic, so otherworldly, so psychologically charged. Absolute, out of this world brilliance. The Oner is a scene done in one continuous shot, no cuts. We keep waiting for the cut. Our brain expects it, but it never happens. What happens? We're forced to listen, observe, stay present, and experience the tension in real time. Now, the human eye drinks up whatever's mesmerizing in a frame in about 5 seconds. After that, if the filmmaker doesn't cut, we start paying attention to deeper layers. Performance, dialogue, micro expressions, pacing, subtext. Woody Allen is the master of this. He sits the camera down and says, just listen to these people.
Great city. I don't care what anybody says. It's just really a knockout, you know? It's...
Well, I think I better head back. I've got an appointment with Yale for lunch later on.
The result is intimate, raw, and deeply human. These aren't just cool shots. They're tools of communication, ways to wake up your audience, make them feel alive, and pull them into your story. Use your camera to help the audience see different. Make them curious, make them feel. If this hit home, smash the like button and follow for more filmmaking wisdom. And if you're ready to take your storytelling to the next level, start where filmmaking truly begins, the script. Check out my new mini course, From Meh to Masterpiece, where I break down the hidden structure behind every great story. And remember, don't just direct your movies, direct your life.